What's going on, everybody? This is Jason Getty doing the ultimate tribute bridge piano, going back through the Bigger by the Day program. And today's going to be shoulder day. So we're going to knock that out. Got my creatine, or not my creatine, my 5150 in pomegranate, which is the most delicious flavor. It's so good. God, it's like eating a warhead, man. It's whew. Felt like I was drinking a fraternity prank. So we're gonna knock out shoulders today. There's 5 exercises. He said one of them has, do 7 sets. We'll see how it goes. Last night I went in to do my feeder workouts all the way because my shoulders are burning. They're still burning. So we'll do the best we can. But it's better to get up and go do everything that you can do than to lay your ass in bed all day and do nothing that you should have. So that might be a good. Delicious. That might be a good t-shirt, babe. I forgot what I said, but it sounded awful. Oh.
Well, good thing it's on here so you can play it back.
What's that?
Good thing it's on here so you can listen to it again.
Oh, yeah. Holy Christ. That's how you know it's good. God. Let's do this. Alright, so we're on our way to the gym. We're ready to go do shoulders with my lovely wife. And she's been working out at night, so we've been trying to make this all work out so everybody gets what they want, right? It's a little bit of a sacrifice. If you're going through the program and doing videos, it is a little bit of a sacrifice, but this is day 3, so just in the 2 days, now going into the 3rd day, how are you handling doing all this and like regular life?
Fine. I mean, well, here's part that helps, with that. Because a lot of people's spouses or boyfriends, significant others might not participate with them. So this takes a lot of time, so that might create some issues. But we do stuff together.
Yeah.
So that helps out a whole lot because we're together.
Right. Well, at night when you go to the gym, I do cardio. Like I did 20 minutes of cardio last night, and I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to do the bike. It's just, without sounding crude, it just between banging my knees on the stupid fucking handles that are made that way for whatever reason, and then it's just my clothing is rubbing against things constantly that I don't want to do that. It's not a good kind of rubbing against those things. I'm going to have to eventually go on back to the elliptical machine, but I'm just trying to give my ankle somewhat of a break. It still itches. It's still not exactly right, but I mean it's good enough. I'm trying to hold this thing and drive. It's good enough, I think, for what I'm doing. So, but yeah, it definitely Bigger by the Day definitely engulfs quite a bit of your life. Even at work. I gotta
because you're planning your meals.
Right, I gotta stop off the side of the road and eat and whatever. I know I'll be down for the 5th meal though. When he pops that off, I'll be so ready for the 5th meal. Because big boy.
And another thing too is that we're tired. Well, you didn't get in from work not last night, but the night before, so almost 8 o'clock, wasn't it?
Yeah, like right at 8.
And then getting back up, and then we go to the gym so he can do cardio and me do my workout, and then get back up at 3:30 yesterday morning. So.
Well, and like I can't render the videos until everything's done, which I try to render segments. You know, if it's got music in it, I'll put all that together and throw the music in. Which the program I have on my phone only lets you do one song. So if you're like, why the hell am I watching 20 minutes of one song? That's why. I mean, I could break it up into different segments and stuff, but it's just a huge pain in the butt. So I throw one song in, but yeah, I use 2 different programs to render the videos, because one's really good about taking volume out, adding music in. But if you shoot a video over 10 minutes, it's like, we don't know how to handle this, and which is stupid, because I paid for that, like a lot of money for that program. And then like I got a free one that came with my phone that's really good at taking all the pieces, putting them together, and it can be, you know, I can have an hour video if I wanted to, and it wouldn't give a shit. So, you know, it's after we do the feeder workouts and the vacuums and stuff, then I, you know, have to put it all together, render it, and then I start uploading it. Well, because the files are, you know, 1.5 gigs or whatever it is, yeah, 1.5 gigabytes. It's like we got to prepare to load it, so it prepares 100% of the video, which takes about as long as it takes to upload it. So got to wait for all that, and I can't put all the title in and stuff until after it's started to upload. So I got to wait for that, and then because it won't even give you that option on YouTube if it's not uploading. Preparing and uploading is 2 different things. So do that, and then let it upload overnight while I'm asleep. Come back in and publish it in the morning, and then let you all have it, you know, between 3:30 and 4 o'clock in the morning. So anyways, all right, well, I was hoping she wore her little light up. She got some blinky light up shoes that are pretty cool. Promise? I promise. Okay, because she's been trying to charge these things for 3 days now.
I charged yesterday.
She's like, I charged them. I was like, you gonna put them on today? No, I'm not working out. It's like, wear them. All right, you ready to go?
Yes.
We're gonna do this. All right, here we go. what's going on, man, real quick, I just want to comment on the video I put up earlier about being natural and steroid use. I don't care what anybody does. I really don't. If it don't keep me up at night, who cares? If I don't have to pay for it, I don't give a shit. So, but with that being said, nobody that uses steroids to the extent of some of these bodybuilders should expect to live to see their grandkids grow up, or definitely not great grandkids. You know, it's kind of like you know, when you go out drinking and you're having a great time, you're full of energy and whatnot, you step way later when you're out drinking, partying, have a good time, but it fucking takes all the energy from the day after, takes all your fucking life force, whatever you want to call it, from the day after. So basically you spent tomorrow's energy today. Steroids are kind of the same thing, man. It boosts you up for now, but it removes years on the end. And you can look at it like, well, those are the years where I'm going to be most dependent on my family. You know, hell, I could have Alzheimer's, I could have Parkinson's, I could have anything. You know, or, I mean, who's to say I couldn't go get hit by a fucking bus? Because how many of us get killed by buses every day? They ought to make you fucking have a class on not getting run over by buses. It's like more people die by buses every day than fucking handguns. I don't know. I love handguns. I ain't trying to get that shit going, but basically that's what it does, man. It takes the old years off your life to give you a boost now. But you know, you punched the time clock way fucking early, man. You know, if you want to inject like Boston Lloyd, I don't really know if he fucking injected, you know, 3 cc's 3 to 4 times a week and popped all these pills and all that shit like he says he did. But if he did, there's no telling what he's done to himself. I don't know how old he is, but I mean, that's a lot of shit that he was taking. So he could have really fucked up his life. Like, you know, he might not live to be as old as Rich Piana. Fuck, who knows? I mean, I don't know what Rich did back in the day, but you know, Rich didn't have any kids, he didn't have any grandkids, you know, and he was kind of a live for the now moment, and that's, you know, he died living for the now. Like, he died at the pinnacle of his career, at the top of his career. He wasn't a has-been. He wasn't a you remember when that guy used to, you know, I mean, he was the reason that people showed up to shit. He was the person that pushed videos out and was controversial and everybody was talking about. So for him, steroids kept him where he wanted to be until it was over, you know. And it's always the star that burns the brightest that burns out first. And remember that, you know. I mean, I didn't just make that up. I'm not brilliant enough to make something like that up, but I know that I could pass that on to some of you guys that are thinking, man, I want to get into pro bodybuilding. You know, you got a couple little kiddos, you know, that you hug, kiss goodnight and whatever, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get into pro bodybuilding and do all this shit, and you're really taking time off of your life. You know, if you're doing as much as they're doing now, you know, you get a natty dose or something like that, you're still borrowing time from the end, but you're not sticking your middle finger up to the world and like, I dare you to fucking give me a stroke or heart attack. You know, I mean, it probably the worst thing you could do is feel like you're invincible. I mean, and everybody does. Everybody thinks, fuck, I'll live forever. I mean, you ain't gonna live forever. You know, some dude worked a hell of a lot more on his body than you ever will. Just prove that to all of us. So, you know, I wouldn't fuck with it, man. You know, you want to get out there and inject shit and fucking insulin and all that shit, you want to fuck around with that shit, I'm gonna tell you what, man, that shit'll kill you deader than 4 o'clock. You know, you won't be able to digest carbs fast enough to save your ass. You know, these motherfuckers taking rat poison. I forget what it's called. Is it it ain't DMAA, is it? I can't remember. I'm always like, I'm gonna remember that shit because it's so stupid. Motherfuckers taking DMAA and ended up in the fucking hospital. I ain't mentioning anybody's name, but he's a stupid son of a bitch. Yeah, and then like, oh, well, it wasn't that. It was because I was pushing myself too much. Well, yeah, you were pushing yourself too much, but you ain't thinking about what you really was pushing. You know what I'm saying? You can't take fucking rat poison and expect to live to be an old man. I think I'm done with my rant. I don't know. I just want to enjoy my ride through this fucking 2-lane little road I'm about to get on. Get up and get down. Alright, when we come back, I'll be banging my knees on the fucking stupid bicycle for 20 minutes. And then I'm going to come in and do feeders and vacuums. Going to wrap up the video and see what's happening. I think tomorrow is going to be legs. That's the only thing we haven't done is legs. And this is where I start screaming at Rich. Because he's talking about how bad his knees are and shit, and he's locking his knees up. So I'll explain all that shit tomorrow if we do legs. I don't know. I haven't looked at tomorrow's video yet. I always look at it at night. Take notes as to what he did, and then do that the next day. So you actually get the video the day after. Like I upload it when I'm in bed, and then wake up at 3:30, hit publish, and voila, it's there for you all. So, alright. Be back in a bit with cardio and some funky toe-tapping ass music.
Ready, baby. Do this.
Alright, let's see what we can do today. Do. Look at the veins coming in my arms. I gotta tell you, stopping for anything makes it hurt that much fucking worse. Care if it's for a second. God damn. What'd you stop for? I'm an asshole. I mean, we all saw me lift way more weights than this earlier. A lot more times than that. Son of a bitch. I don't know if you can see underneath my arm the veins coming out because you're short. You getting it?
I'm not short.
God. Last attempt. You can do it. Oh shit, this has got to be mental, man. Like I said, I did way more than this earlier. Matter of fact, son of a bitch. We still rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get it, I promise. I ended up doing the arm feeders. It took a little bit, but if you're not used to doing that shit, and I think it's mental because like I do a lot more weight than that at the gym, you know. I mean, these are literally 5-pound weights. It's not that much weight, but it's just something about doing something extra, I think, that fucks with my head. So, but anyway, let me do my vacuums real quick. And I was right. Tomorrow we're doing legs. I don't know what I don't know what all he's going to do yet. I haven't watched the video. But if he squats, I'm going to do light squats, because I'm not used to doing squats at all. And I got my lower back has a tendency of going out on me. So I'll do them, but they ain't going to impress nobody. That's the truth. All right, ready?
Ready.
6, 7, 9, 12, 13. All right. 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 11. All right. One last one. 12, 13, 14. Okay, so tonight I'm running the video. Watch the video for tomorrow. We're gonna get up bright and early, 3:30 in the morning. We're gonna get us some. Tomorrow I'm gonna get me some. Tonight I might get me some too. I'm being a little frisky, but you know, I'm gonna get the other kind of some tomorrow. So y'all have a great night. Check out a video I put up earlier about between Natty and Legitimate. I've had some pretty good reviews on that. So, all right, have a great night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.